Yeah, at some point I had to be like, okay, what are you saying sorry for? It's like I don't know. You seem angry. You seem mad. So I'm just saying you're saying sorry, but you don't know what you're saying sorry for. And the next day you're doing the exact same thing.
No, you know,
coming back to say
sometimes bad attitudes are bad attitudes.
Do you understand?
Bad behavior.
Yeah, bad character. Change it.
You have to correct yourself. Nothing like horoscope by my zodiac. No.
Local stories, global insights. This is the OyaGistme podcast.
Oya now, we dey come.
Hey guys, welcome to another exciting episode of the OyaGistme podcast, your one-stop spot for local stories and global insights. I am your host, Ekanem. You can call me M, and of course you know I do not do this alone. I've got the amazing, the beautiful,
and I am Magdalena O2.
And there's this guy.
You already know me. Awesomeness is the name. Chris Oko in the building.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, let's move on. Okay. So today we're going to be talking about something I like to think everybody has experienced one way or another.
Okay.
At some point in our lives.
Puberty.
No.
Okay.
Don't make me shout kill the witch. I was saying that.
That was so random. It's not.
Anyway,
what's that?
Today we're going to be discussing toxicity on this episode.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm going to do dun.
I swear, it deserves that kind of
because. So yeah, we're talking toxicity. We're going to be discussing, how to spot a toxic person.
Okay.
We're going to also be discussing and talking about how to know if you are the toxic one. Because the truth is, sometimes whether we like it or not, or whether we know it or not, we are sometimes the villain in someone else's story. So we are going to be talking about all of that.
That's interesting.
So first things first. How would you define toxicity?
Ladies first.
What's ladies first?
He does that every time. He doesn't have an answer to the question. He'd be like, ladies first.
Because I don't want any situation where I will come and call myself toxic. So ladies first.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, I see toxicity as a harmful behavior that affects individuals.
Mm-hmm.
It affects individuals' physical well-being, emotional way of thinking, and then it affects even psychologically. That's what I just say. I just think it's just a harmful behavior that gets to damage other people's way of life.
Okay. Toxicity.
You want to copy assignment now? Yeah, go ahead. Because I say ladies first.
You have to use what the other person
says to a head to
my guy.
Mindset.
Collect. Okay, go ahead.
So toxicity for me personally, I feel it's you as a person seeing another thing that is maybe, I want to use the word poisonous, so to say, to you, to your mental state or your peace of mind. I feel anything that is mental, that is mentally poisonous to you or draining to you, automatically is
toxic. Oh my God.
If it's also draining your peace, draining your ability to just live, it's toxic to you. So anything that plays with your mentality, your mental health, and your peace of mind is toxicity.
He said mental health. Actually, you just sounded that like very Gen Z. You're like, I like it.
That's not
because
that sounds Gen Z.
I'm sorry, mental health. Please, with my mental health, please. I'm please sorry, but
I don't get that wrong. No, with the way M is like, I'm just getting this right. Like,
I don't.
I'm beginning to suspect.
Can't you guys take a joke?
I'm beginning to suspect you. Yeah, I think she's toxic because when you started talking and then she was like, my mentor, like anything.
Yeah.
You know.
I was going to say he took the words right out of my mouth because I was going to say to me, when we're talking toxicity, or it's basically anything that messes with my peace of mind. Anything that, do you understand, that just disturbs my peace is
Yeah.
toxic to me and
Yeah.
just stay far away from me. Listen, before when Whiskey sang Bad Energy,
Stay far away.
Uh,
Make it stay far away.
you get it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. So now, how do we spot a toxic person?
That's a very deep question. You know what?
How do we spot a toxic person?
You know what?
Don't do that.
No, don't do that.
He called me toxic. He
Okay, I
actually
get
called me toxic.
You can be sometimes.
So how do we spot a toxic person?
Because the person is very close to you. The person is so close to you and you don't know the person is toxic for you.
No,
But there are several ways to spot a toxic person.
Mm-hmm.
One way, me and one experience I've had is
Yeah.
in an office space, and this person was literally, he wasn't even my boss, he was more of a colleague. But because I was working with him, the guy was excessively toxic towards people under him, and he extended it to me. Understand? And me, I started carrying that behavior and extending it to someone else. How I could know that it was toxic was when a very close friend of ours told me,
Yeah.
Chris,
Like,
you just
you're
literally did
acting.
what these
Yeah,
guys
what's
did that you said
the-
it was toxic last week. You're literally doing the same thing right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, no, this is a different case. She's supposed to do this by this time. She didn't do it. And I'm like, bro, chill. You're literally doing the same thing. And then literally just looked at myself.
About him, like,
I identified that no, this is toxic. This is toxic. It's very, very alarming and painful to think that I cannot be the toxic one. I'm just angry right now. I'm mad right now. But when you sit back and look at it,
he's taking us somewhere.
yeah, you could just be like, you know
We'll
what?
get there.
This is actually toxic. And if someone did this to me, I would literally tell myself I'm quitting today, and now I'm doing this to someone else. So that means I am toxic. Now you've spotted. That's you realization.
Yeah, we're
You
coming
spotted that
to
you're a toxic person.
spotting
So-
how
But that's how I spot other toxic people. When I see the way they behave towards, especially people who are who they are superior over, or the way I see the way they act even towards me, I can tell instantly. If you do anything that just makes me want to throw up, like there are people's reaction and behaviors. I don't use the word. I don't know if you can beep this, boss. Like just beep. When you say ass kissing people, I hate those type of people. And when I just see you constantly do stuff like that, and you're unapologetic about it, that's just who they are. Just for whatever gain they want, they would forever just be kissing on to this other person's behind and then throw every other person under the bus. It literally makes me want to vomit. It makes me want to just lose my head. Because why? We all saw this thing. We're seeing the same thing. Maybe you will even say it. We talk about it.
Chris
And then
sounds very
no,
pained. Like,
because
he's
that-
Of course, no,
speaking
he's
from
talking
that's
speaking
where
from
I
a place
felt
of
That's why,
pain.
And then this person comes and then we're like, let's talk to this person about this thing. We all know that this is what it is. And all of a sudden you start throwing this person under the bus because you want to be in favor with the other person. That's toxic for me.
I feel like I can actually relate because I think we lived through we lived through that particular one. But yeah, okay, so how can we spot a toxic person? Signs of a toxic person. I'm going to piggyback on when you said they never apologize for anything they do wrong.
Yeah.
So
I don't apologize.
I'm going to add to that,
toxic.
or they never hold themselves accountable for anything they do. So accountability
That's
is
toxic
another
too.
thing.
Yeah.
They do not.
Jesus. No matter what you say, you're like, so in the grand scheme of things,
Exactly.
that
You're not
means
supposed to.
I was like, bro, just say,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Like,
I made a
That's
mistake.
easy
Or
as
I was
that.
wrong.
Mhm.
It's as
Yeah, I
easy as
mean.
that. Many people don't like to do that. That's toxic. Don't do that.
Hi, Nina. That's it from you. What am I
Yeah.
supposed to say?
How do you-
How do you spot a toxic person? I mean, you can say, look at Chris.
Like,
you
we've
know,
talked about
the
like,
thing
I've talked
is,
about
yeah.
workspace.
You think,
So
you've spoken
other-
about workspace, and I
Yeah.
could relate to a lot of things you've
Yeah.
said,
Yeah.
right? Spotting toxic people, oh goodness me. People that gaslight, God, I hate them a lot. Like those people. And you see
Louder.
manipulators too.
Yeah.
They manipulate a lot, and then that's very, very toxic.
Yeah.
It's just more like, okay, maybe you're having, let's say relationship wise, it could be friendship or relationship wise. You do something.
Yeah.
Then instead of you to come openly to say this is what you've done,
Yeah.
I think you said something close to that too.
Yeah.
This is what I've done. Oh, I'm sorry about it. And then you tend to be like, are you not supposed to do this? But that time you were supposed to. Even if I had said this, you were supposed to do this. It's in your place to.
I
No.
feel like you're supposed to.
Come on. And
So-
at some point you'll be like, what's going
Right.
on here?
That's toxic.
Exactly.
Like, even
So
if you want to say
toxic.
sorry,
Like really,
I
really
was
so
wrong.
toxic.
Yeah.
That goes a long way.
I have somebody then I was dating. He never said sorry.
Oh.
Yeah. When I noticed it, I had to be like, the smallest thing he does, I have to be like, you have to apologize. No, I'm not going to involve in this conversation.
That would kill him.
Like, you'd be like,
yes,
I'd rather die.
He will like keep quiet and be like, I'm sorry. Nah, you're not sorry. Say it like you mean it.
Yeah.
I have to start doing that so you know that if I'm to say I'm sorry, sometimes it's not from a place of me being guilty. I just want peace to reign. Like, okay, you know what? I'm sorry about this. If it really got your heart, that's the way a human being with a heart is supposed to behave. Now, you cannot come up to tell me I can't apologize. I don't know how to say sorry.
What do you mean you don't know how to say? You literally just said sorry.
Just your slippers and walk away.
Yeah.
Like, come on, so fast. Like, you're not supposed to be in that space. As a human being, I think while we're growing up, we learned these 3 magical words. Sorry, thank you,
please.
And please. Those words are so magical. And a lot of people don't even know how magical these words are. It can come even the worst storm. Seriously, you know?
Yeah.
And people don't know those words are really magical. There are things you want to do now, and I'd be like, please, can you help me with your phone?
Yeah.
That's not how you tell me it won't PS you that you will not give it to me. Even if you don't giving people
my
your
heart
phone.
is strong, like
no matter what, you're like, you know what? Not because of the way you sound, just take. And those things pave ways for you never expect in places that people don't even know you're going to walk in because of the way you are and your manner of approach to a lot of things. So being toxic, it's a lot. And if you're toxic, I'm sorry, because you're going to miss out on a lot of things.
Actually,
I want to get a lot of things.
Flip this to you. So the story you told when you said you dated someone that was found it difficult to say sorry. Now let's flip it a little. I know someone who would always just say sorry.
You still do the same thing.
You know how
you just say sorry, like
it's someone that
you move this cup. Sorry.
No, that's not exactly. Yeah, okay. When like this person actually literally say, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Okay.
But now the thing is, what exactly are you sorry for?
Yeah.
So when you said, "Oh, sometimes you just say sorry just so that peace will reign." I mean, you're saying sorry for peace to reign, but okay, there was something that was done wrong. Do you understand? There was a wrong in the situation, something that needed to be done right, yeah? But this person would just say, "Oh, I'm sorry, just for peace to reign." First, you don't know, what are you apologizing for? Nothing.
So
you
don't
know.
Like they're changing.
Just like you're not changing because the next 5 minutes you're doing the same thing and you say, "Oh, I'm sorry."
It's more
you're
like
talking about
like no,
that's literally
that is toxic. That's toxic behavior.
Sorry.
That's being toxic. That's toxic behavior.
That's like putting tape in his mouth because he knows that sorry is supposed to like kill everything.
It's supposed to kill everything. At some point I have to be like, okay, what are you saying sorry for? It's like I don't know. You seem angry. You seem mad. So I'm just saying. You're saying sorry, but you don't know what you're saying sorry for. And the next day, you're doing the exact same thing.
No, you know,
and coming back to say,
sometimes. No, you know, sometimes for such persons, you should point it out. Like the way whenever my friend offends me, I tell him, no, I'm not going to involve in conversations until you apologize. You spoke to me wrongly. Like some of them need you to tell them what they've done for them to start picking up. They don't even know.
No, the thing is,
he could just say something.
Some people are just very manipulative. Like
some people are like that.
Some people are just very manipulative. Like they literally like to play mind games.
No, for me, I spell it out. Like I call you, say you want to hear it. Let me tell you what you've done. Like
that's just to the
Some people.
I mean, there've been situations where I'd be like, you know what, this is what you did, and this is why I was angry. So for you just saying sorry without knowing what you did, it doesn't make sense to me. So when I'm trying to explain this, I'm like, hey, but I've already said sorry now. Let's just forget about it. Like
you're just trying to die the matter.
And not because you're truly sorry.
Not because you're truly sorry. Because the very next day you're doing the exact same thing.
Righteousness.
There are people who are toxic based off of they will put things like what they call it, star signs and stuff.
Those ones.
Those that justify bad habits with zodiac sign.
That's me. Hey, my zodiac, my zodiac does this.
My zodiac
it's my sign. That's why I'm like this.
It's my sign. That was toxic, and then she was just delusional to how toxic she was because everybody kept telling her that she's toxic, and then to her, every other person was the problem.
Like if everybody has a problem with you, shouldn't tell you that.
And then she was telling me that my last boyfriend did it. That was how this person said it. I was like, who was this your best friend that time? She that was how this. Well, they were saying the same thing.
Then you're the problem.
So what's the problem? She's not like.
Doesn't that tell you something?
Well, the thing is that I'm a Leo. And so the fact that I'm a Leo,
I will slap that Leo out of your mouth. What do you mean I'm a Leo?
You're taking authority. There are things you don't take authority over.
Like, you understand? And I believe that in relationships prior to that time, maybe, I'm just guessing from what she said, because obviously she would say her good part of the story.
I mean, she'll never tell you.
I did not hear from the guys. You understand?
Yeah.
So, but from what she's saying, as she said, I'm a Leo, so sometimes I tend to take dominance. I believe that there are times when she has belittled some guys in a relationship.
A lot of times, maybe all the time, she had, and it was always working for her because those guys are weaklings and they just let her rule.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, when people talk about Zodiac and whatever, I used to be like, wait, I think Zodiac just came into play in Nigeria 2021, 2022. That was when people took Zodiac crazy. Yeah, that was when people were so crazy about it. Like, what's your Zodiac sign? Like, what's your star sign? What's your Zodiac everywhere?
COVID boredom.
Maybe. It made them find out a lot of things. That because what growing up, come on.
What concern me?
Bad attitudes are bad attitudes.
Do you understand?
Bad behavior.
Yeah, bad character. Change it.
Yeah. You have to correct yourself. Nothing like horoscope, my Zodiac, no. It wasn't into playing all these things. So I think I don't know what's going on. People just tend to blame a lot of people for their stupid behaviors. And it's not supposed to be like that. If someone has corrected you and then they complain about how you acted or behaved towards them, I think it's in the right mindset of yours to go sit down and think about it. Okay, truly, I would have said something in a way that I wasn't supposed to talk. Like sometimes, there was this time it was actually my younger sis, right? I'm this disciplinarian in my house. So at some point, she does some things and I correct her in anger. So I don't know if it was becoming too much on my part. I noticed whatever she does, I shout at her. Whatever she does, so at some point I had to be like, wait, I think this is a reoccurrence. Like if she has done something, I'm supposed to correct her and then calm down and allow her. If I continue like this, I'll scare her away. And anytime she wants to say things, she'll be thinking 2 times before she. So what I started doing, nobody told me this. I had to sit by myself. I started watching the tone.
It's because you have sense now.
I started watching the tone. I used to answer her. You get. And then I now have to start correcting it. If she talks sometimes, even if I want, I'm like, okay, no, push it that way. It comes down. Okay, you know what? But when she does something I'm supposed to hold, I won't let it go because I didn't want it to intertwine. So she will not feel too free.
Perfect balance.
Exactly. I needed to find the balance. I noticed it was becoming toxic. Like, this girl go run or maybe not be like say that's not a crazy.
So it means because we both have similar stories. You identified that you were becoming toxic.
I identified myself
when I was becoming toxic towards my employee. Now, if you look at it, that means there is a thin line between you being a disciplinarian and becoming toxic. Which means you have to find a balance.
And sometimes when you're doing
you just keep doing it.
So some people actually don't care.
And then hide under various things.
And then they end up. And let's talk about the ones that end up playing. They always like to play victims. Like manipulation, like
toxic.
See, I feel like at the end of the day, if you come in contact with somebody and at every opportunity, like every conversation you have with that person, you guys are in the same space. At the end of the day, you always feel drained emotionally, like your strength and everything.
The question here, why would adults still behave like this? It's just more like while we're growing up, you do something like, Mommy, it's not me, oh. You get that kind of thing. And then your parents will always correct you. And then you learn. So what happened to those guys that are mature adults, but and they still play victims? I don't understand.
You're not fully grown, apparently.
Any guy that does that is just someone who is just, I have to say,
he's a child.
A lot of people play victims. When it comes to relationship, when you meet a guy, have you met a guy that will meet you? Maybe you're looking all good, right? And then he walks up to you to be like, "Hi, beautiful. You're actually nice. I don't know if we can become friends." Then after a while, why you guys go on and on and on? He starts telling you about the story. This other girl cheated on him. He's never in the wrong. That one before he met that one cheated on. So at some point, as a lady, when I see those, we're like, why is that everyone?
Do you understand? People just look at you and just feel like you look good to be cheated on.
Celebrity.
You look good to be cheated on.
Everybody that I've met a lot of them.
I believe some people actually have bad experiences. But then when you're always the victim, it might not even only be in relationship. It might be in everything. from relationship, he will tell you that in the office, every time I come through, people are always like easing. People are so jealous of me in the office.
Check yourself.
Let's see.
Check
In
yourself.
church, anytime I just
God's favorite.
Step into the room.
God's favorite.
Like
I
everybody
see.
just like, that's why you see me. I'm very calm and chill right
You
now.
know, I'm
You're a
just-
liar.
You're a liar, a very big liar. There's a red flag on your forehead.
You're a liar.
Do that.
Yeah.
Like for people that come with stories,
Yeah.
a reoccurring
You're
story,
always
like
the one
every
receiving
time
it.
it's always you're like,
Nah.
you're the
You can't be
problem.
real.
You're the problem, not
And let's-
somebody
Are you
else.
an AI?
Let's talk about those people that literally, how do I even put this now? They're literally jealous of you, but then they sort of like mask it as just being real. Let me put it that way. So it's like, I mean, I'm just being real, but I mean, deep down, they call you their friend,
Okay,
but like,
these ones will always call your bluff. But then
like,
in their head,
in their mind, they're like, oh, I'm just being real
They
with
make
you,
it
but
seem like
it's
they're trying to be
literally
real,
jealousy
but it's
masked in all of
No,
that.
that one happens a lot now.
Jeez,
It happens
that
a
happens
lot.
in
I'm sure if
friendships.
I say this story now,
That happens in
somebody will
friendships.
kill
Oh Lord!
It happens in
Story.
friendship. But
talking about-
it happens more with ladies.
I'm not going to lie. Actually, it happens in
more with
ladies.
ladies than the men.
Oh, let's talk about those that actually belittle your wins.
A lot of people, some of them
That's
do.
also
I mean, because I mean, speaking from like
Celebrate me now.
personal experience
Like,
here.
It's nothing.
Personal
Is that why you're just calm down? You're taking it too far. It's even not
That's the
serious.
thing. It's nothing serious. It's just I'm like,
Ooh.
just this small. These people have won bigger things down. Like,
Exactly.
That's
People that
toxic.
do that.
That's toxic.
Hey,
That's very
God.
I have somebody.
I know. See,
toxic.
Somebody that always be like, what have you done? Is it the one that they pay people millions for that? And you are, on the day I sat down and
Why?
I
Do you understand?
I
That's
said
the
my
thing.
mind. I gave
But
the
for me,
person
it's
a
a
piece
big
of
thing.
you
mind.
know, this not this thing
Why
that
you-
you're making. It's people that are getting
Like,
millions
come
from
on.
this
And I
now.
tell
You're
that
still
person,
getting-
see, you belittle people's effort around you.
Yeah.
And that's toxic. It's
Yeah.
not good. You make people not to tell you
Stay far away from
anything about them.
Fact.
They'll keep a lot of things away from
Away
you.
from
You
you.
won't even know. And that's what I said doing. Like I said, going on my own.
That's
Like I just
toxic,
do
man.
things on my own
Stop
way.
that.
I don't even bring it as a gist to my friends.
Yeah,
I'm saying,
you
like,
don't
speaking
need to. Yeah.
No.
No, like speaking of like, I actually like. Should I say friend now? I had a friend who would always make everything up like everything a competition. Now don't get me wrong, I'm all for, you understand, friendly competitions and all.
No, now,
Yes.
but there are people that
But
take
like,
it to
do you
another
understand?
level.
It's like
they're
everything's a competition,
competing.
and it's not the kind of competition that'll say, okay, let's say both of us are like maybe vying for the same thing. I'm like, may the best man win. You win it, I'm happy for you. I win it, you're happy for me. It's the one that I win it, you're not happy.
You're not
like
happy, yeah.
it's like you always want to be first. But when you win it, I'm happy for you. I mean, next time I will get it. Do you understand?
Those are frenemies.
Can I say
Oh,
something?
Those
my
are
God.
frenemies, please.
Every freaking thing,
That is
every
beyond
achievement.
toxic. That is witchcraft.
I
That person
swear.
can do for you and stand in the middle of T junction.
Seriously, I remember this
Nah.
story.
I don't think you
You
never
there was this-
realize
there
how
was
much
this-
it drains
There was this
you.
time, Bimbo Ademoye wrote a caption. I think she posted something, and then
Yeah.
she was like, there's this friend of hers that they were actually very, very good friends. You know, the friend wants they were working towards achieving same thing in life, like becoming
same goals.
superstars and blah 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 and all of that. But this particular friend of hers, like whenever she does something, she tries to bring out the best in her friend. Like, oh, cheer her up, go girl, oh my, you are doing this, don't worry, this is going to work out.
Yeah.
Then when she does things, the friend is just there. She doesn't say anything. She's just looking at her. I'll be like, she'll be like, na normal thing, na normal thing.
That's what
Like
she
she
do.
just takes it as normal. Like she's just my friend. She mustn't cheer the way I cheer. She mustn't do the same thing I do. We're different individuals and like
Yeah,
that.
but as little as you
on.
should. Okay, because I'm saying that my sister has okay, so my sister has a business now. As a business owner, like you're growing, like small business growing. Now she's the kind of person that would, from time to time, celebrate her friends, her business owners, like post about them. They post something, or maybe on their page, for instance, on Instagram, she would comment. It's like, oh, it's her friend's business. Do you
It's the
understand?
littlest thing.
Now we had this particular friend of hers. Now this is not the kind of friend that you say, oh, they just knew themselves like in school. They've come a long way, even after school. Like this person has literally come to stay with us for a while, so she's pretty much like family. So you're there, and this girl pushed off. This girl started a business, and we're all for it. I mean, I literally even. See, let's not go into that. My point is, started a business, and everybody, like all of us around now, is supporting her. Now this person is not my friend directly, it's my sister's friend, but the fact that she basically became family, like we're all supporting her.
Yeah.
Now she would post about her business. We would share, we would like, we would comment. my sister posts stuff about her business. Like my sister posts about her own personal business. This girl would not like. She would not comment. She would not share. But every time she has something, she's always like, "Hey, please help me post. Help me share."
Yeah.
So one time we brought this up. I'm like, why is it that people always support you, but you never actually support other people? Like, why? He's like, you guys know my business is just starting. You guys already have the followers. I'm like,
Wow.
Make it make sense.
Wow. Toxic.
Very, very toxic.
Very,
very toxic. So while we're talking about Bimbo's story before I was actually caught, right?
Sorry.
So then, I think there was this movie premiere of hers that she was like, it was her own movie premiere.
Yeah.
And then she came up to be like, okay, you know what? I want to put on this way, blah, blah. She, now as friends, she don't carry share. Like, look at what I'm... She asked her friend. Her friend actually said she doesn't know what to wear and all of that. So she was like, just make sure you look good though, with my premiere and all of that. You know now, you have to project yourself. She was even telling her, you have to project yourself, you know,
you're going to be there.
Good and all of that. People will be there, so you'll be able to achieve your dreams and all of that. So after everything, bam, movie premiere, they reach. The friend was putting on the exact clothes she was putting on, but in another color. She was like, she's the lady of the moment, right?
When you're trying to steal her shine.
Exactly. And then she still did not see it as anything.
A problem.
Until her sister had to call her up and like, come, this is getting out of hand. I've warned you about this. You can imagine. Because you told her what you were going to put on. And she felt she wanted to be best at everything. She want to beat you on your day and all of that. I know that. It was after her sister spoke to her that she went back to all of the signs. She started seeing all those signs and she blocked her like till today they're not friends anymore. And then people started saying, stay away from frenemies, stay away from frenemies. Stay away from them. Friends that compete.
Those that's witchcraft behavior.
That's witchcraft. Seriously.
Witchcraft. So now that leads me to our next point. Are you the toxic one?
I think I have been the toxic person before. I feel like in that work.
Transfer of aggression.
Okay.
Wait, one time. Are you saying one time?
Yeah, one time.
One time.
No, one time, but meaning you're not the toxic one.
No, I mean
that's a question.
That's the thing. So like, are you the when I say I understand that people, like we all have bad days here. Yeah. We have bad days like. You know, it happens.
Yeah, it happens.
But when we're talking toxicity, it's when it becomes a recurrent thing.
Yeah,
that's why I say consistent. I am work once and then relationship wise constant.
Okay. now you're coming.
Constant.
You should let me land.
Sorry.
In mathematics, I just say X is a constant.
I've got.
Why the X? K is constant.
Because
so
there are certain toxic traits that I think I have.
Okay.
And in relationships, it might be a problem.
It might be a problem, or it has been a problem.
It has been a problem in the past.
So what have you done to correct it? Like,
I mean, let's hear the toxic traits, please. I'm very invested in this thing.
Okay, like you guys might know already, but I have a problem when it comes to like chatting on groups.
I don't know.
Like group chat, chatting or replying chats.
Guilty.
At exactly the time you want.
Guilty.
Unfortunately, now all I can say is I am deeply sorry to whoever I've been in with together before and I did not reply or text on time. I can only apologize for it, and I still apologize till today because looking back now, you grow over time and you understand that okay, this was what was this, but it still doesn't change the fact that it was toxic. Even though I'm sorry right now. If someone you know is an internet person or an internet lady, and you know that for her calls or as little things like, babe, good morning, I'm entering the cab now, I'm going to work, babe, I just got to work. If you know that person, that thing is deep for that person, do it. And this is the person you want to spend the rest of your life with, do it. Because as little as that thing is, as little as it is, I found like it was a toxic trait for me.
Very, very. You know, it's not just the person you're
chatting
going to get.
good morning is the hardest thing for me.
Oh, no.
People have to wake up to give me.
It's not just the person you're going to end up with. Anybody you're in a relationship with. People, especially we ladies, we love attention a lot.
No, I've seen a lady who doesn't even want it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like,
she's not normal.
She prefers,
I'm sorry, you can't
say call her.
No, okay.
To her office.
Okay, no, that's different.
So it's different. That's why I say it's different. But I did not know it was a toxic trait. For years, in my head, I was like, This girl, of course, chatting. Nah. Then it happened again with another person. I was like, this stuff is actually
Because the problem
constant.
is, you're texting me good morning, I see it in the evening.
You understand? It's not that I don't have data. But
This toxic trait is like across borders.
I'll never enter WhatsApp in the evening. The one that offed me was like the third time, and then the person was like, he literally posted a status. And I was like, look at the status. It's a meme.
Something like just go to actually just post.
You have time to post a meme. And
I
then
don't look at it.
You could not say, babe, how are you?
I don't look at
That's
the
wrong.
messages.
That's wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
You get
That's what I'm saying.
Please, so on behalf of everybody,
You learn.
we are sorry. I'm not even talking relationship now. I'm talking like generally.
No,
Close friends, like
I'm so sorry.
colleagues.
That's why you say I apologized at first, because it was later on when like she started talking to other people, and then we saw her again years later, and then she was like, you know what, this thing, I told you, and to you
it was
just
nothing.
cool.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what, my bad. Now, but it doesn't change the fact that I did it, and that's why till now I still apologize.
I'm a changed person.
And I'm trying to change. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
No, you know what?
Quickly, let's move to
Okay.
actually. Lina, let's hear from you. Like, are you the toxic one?
No.
Honey, we all have.
No, you know-
we all have that one toxic trait.
You know
so
one toxic trait. I don't know, but I'm the peaceful one. Even in friendships, like I love peace. Anywhere I go to, my family, everybody, I love peace.
So, like,
I don't want
you
to be-
peace at the detriment of your own. How do I put this now?
No, there are times. No.
It's just
Not-
like you
not
just
really-
choosing peace.
Yeah, not really
Rather
at the
than,
not really at the detriment.
Rather than war.
Yeah,
Or
not really at the
reacting
detriment
itself.
of anything.
Anything.
But the
Yeah.
thing is, one thing with me is I'm a very disciplined person. If you do something, I spell it out. Like, I don't know how to go to bed with grudges. I try to
Okay.
settle immediately. Like, babe,
I like that.
you just
I like
offended
that.
me. That word you used.
I do
was
that
nice.
instantly
You get.
too.
I do
I
that
like that.
instantly because I'm
Instantly.
not the kind of a person that holds things in
Yeah.
my mind. And if I try holding it, I used to tell I tell people
I hold things.
I tell people I get into relationships with.
Yeah.
I'm not good at holding things. If
Yeah.
I start holding things and I don't talk to you,
Mm-hmm.
run. I tell them that.
You get
I'm
me.
this kind of a person that is.
Yeah.
I'm always open.
Yeah.
You do something to me, I tell you no. You just spoke to me in
Yeah.
a way I didn't like. Even to my friends, I walk up to them like,
Yeah.
nah, babe,
If you
how
try
you
to
take talk to
That's
me?
like,
sweep it.
yeah,
If you try to sweep it
You
later,
get, yeah.
then just run away from it.
If I try holding it, because there are actually some people that when you do that too, they'll be like, you always complain, you complain a lot.
Yeah, you complain a
that
lot,
you've done
yeah.
If I tell them, the day I close my mouth and I stop,
Just as I feel like
good, I
it
stop
just
calling you
simply
out.
means I do
Just
not
fear.
care about you. Like
I won't
just
care
fears that I
again.
couldn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't care again, and I'll
Yeah.
start drawing back. That's
I
how
resonate with
That's
that.
how I
I
So
resonate.
basically, I'm always the peaceful one, but it doesn't mean like there are times that you have issues with
Yeah.
your friends. Like no,
Yeah.
that one is on a different basis. Like
You know there are toxic traits that don't necessarily make you a toxic
Yeah, it's
person.
toxic
Yeah,
person.
yeah,
They just,
yeah.
I mean, like
Let
me
people
now
understand that as well.
when we were talking
So
about
when we say I have
chat
toxic
earlier,
traits,
yeah.
I sometimes I sleep, I snore. That's
That's
No,
not
no,
that's
no,
not
no,
that's
no,
not
no,
one
no,
so that's
toxicity.
not
That's not even
toxicity, man.
among-
The toxicity
So
we're talking
don't
about
get-
is a
don't get
different
wrong.
basis.
Yeah.
It's on a different level. It's something that messes with your psychological.
Yeah.
I mean, me, I'm going to say
head,
sorry
that messes
again,
with
no,
your mental
seriously.
health.
Yeah.
Me, I'm saying sorry again because people that I'm very sure there are people that have not responded since last year. I am sorry.
No,
Yeah.
If you are
that
watching,
one.
see that's what I'm
guilty.
saying. We all see.
No, but I'm not- no,
talking.
mine
I'm
is
not talking
not being-
relationship.
mine
I'm
is not
talking
being-
generally.
Mine is not that it's toxic on a general. I just do it. Like so I'm not really a phone internet person.
My
But
love,
because-
it's the same thing. It's the
No.
same thing we're talking about here.
No, it's
How many
not.
people try to reach
No,
you?
no. You know, basically,
Yeah.
we all learn every day.
Mhm.
There are times that we're not such persons and we try to adjust. Like
Mhm.
then my family already know. If they call me, send me message, if you reach how many weeks.
Mhm.
So at some point when they started complaining, I now knew, oh, this is exactly
Yeah.
what I don't
Yeah.
answer. Sometimes I might not even be on my phone to chat for a whole day.
Yeah.
So it doesn't mean that it's actually not deliberate.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out a lot of things in my head.
Without
Other
the
life,
phone.
good.
And the phone.
And then I don't really
that's,
put
that's how
in.
we said toxic traits. Yes, sometimes.
So at some
sometimes
point-
we do these things without realizing
No, of
that
course.
they're toxic.
Sometimes they are not actually obvious behaviors. You don't know them.
That's it,
You know,
yeah.
they just
So like with the family
So-
one you just gave now.
when they
That's
when they started talking about it, I had to be like, oh, a lot of people say family over everything.
Mm.
What if it's something?
what if
An
that's an
emergency
What
emergency
if something
or
good, an
something?
emergency, and I'm not there. So what I started doing is okay. I will not. My family don't catch me.
Mm.
But I will know. So if I know that it's something that is I would have heard from my staff.
Serious matter.
I know because so sometimes
you
know
know,
a lot of us can actually relate to this because when you mentioned that, you know, sometimes you're like away from your phone and stuff. You know, some people see me outside and like, but you're outside, you're with your phone, you're pressing. I said, because that's the only thing keeping me company outside.
I mean,
outside.
sometimes
What's in my house?
I might be pressing my phone and I'm playing Tetris.
And I'm doing something else. I'm reading
Tetris.
something.
I'm not even on the internet.
I'm reading something else. But when I'm at home, there's a laptop there. There's TV. A lot, like bunch of other stuff. I'll just put my phone to plug or to charge. Do you understand? Or I'm doing something else. My phone is away from me.
Yo.
And sometimes these messages actually build up. Let's take WhatsApp for instance. Messages build up. They come in. It build up.
And
no,
you understand?
Open messages.
I open my WhatsApp and.
It's so and the ghost in every group.
It gets very overwhelming.
I'm a ghost too. I don't say. It's only sometimes I just be like.
That's the thing. It's very difficult to go back.
It's actually online. So what I started doing is I had to learn to balance up. You know, so I won't affect somebody else's. I won't affect somebody else's mind or heart or behavior or something. Yeah, I don't want to affect anybody. So what I started doing is I'll just go to WhatsApp, maybe every day scroll. If I see important messages, I just know more people that are important. Oh yeah, I just reply so fast.
You just say people that are important. People that are watching this. I am not
important. They're actually certain groups that just talk about, oh, what's the next hiking this thing? Oh, that's kind of group. I don't have exactly. So that's on the order of importance I'm talking about. It's just more like, your mom sent you a message, you don't good. So what I do, I go to check. I have to
I've been only 3. So unfortunately, you might not fall into those 3.
Good. Sometimes I pay.
That's the way you can only pick 3. I'm like, why can't you all peel like 10? What's up? Come on.
I can see it. Anyways,
let's peel like 10.
If you want to talk about this, we'll talk about it for years.
Forever.
Please don't be the toxic. Don't be the toxic one in somebody else's story.
I'm dealing with toxic people.
Exactly.
If you need to cut them off, cut them off.
And then if you are the toxic person, try as much as possible to understand yourself. Try to find and try to adjust. Try to hear people out when they complain about you being toxic.
Very important.
Right.
Very important.
Yeah.
Most importantly, give yourself grace and try to unlearn a lot of bad characters and bad habits and bad behavior. Stop giving excuses for the nonsense that you do.
Yeah.
Thank you. Growth is messy, but it is worth it.
Of course.
I've been dropping wisdom every time. Every freaking time. Thank you. I know.
Please don't forget to like, comment, and share. Make sure you subscribe to all our social media platforms.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And until we come here again next time, stay jiggy, stay blessed.
Peace out.
Bye.